about to go back to the U.S. and it was November of 2010, and I had just spoken to Miriam, the woman that heads up the AIDS clinic, and I said, wouldn't it be awesome if we could get some footage of what we do there? And I talked to one of the head nurses that's over the whole nursing staff of the AIDS clinic, and I spoke to her and I said, what are your needs? And I interviewed her and I said, what's happening amongst the HIV clinic, and how can we help? And she said in the month of November they had 74 new cases of HIV here in Mossel Bay. This is a town of 117,000 people, I think. And I just couldn't believe that. She said to me, nothing is growing faster than HIV. And she said, if you want to help, the way to get involved is through not just preaching the word, but you have to get involved in people's lives. What the lady said is, if you don't eat well, the drugs don't work. So the drugs, in some cases, aren't helping the people. And what needs to happen is these people need to eat a well-balanced diet. So this started a process of me thinking and just praying and saying, God, we preach the gospel, but people go home to no food, and that's not God's ultimate. He wants people to go home and to have something to eat, and He wants us to do something about it. We came back with that in our mind, saying, Lord, there's a lot of poverty, and there's a lot of people that don't have food in their cabinets and in their cupboards, and how can we help? And I sat down with Dion and Anna when we came back, not really sharing this, and Dion says to me, I just saw a ministry. It's based in Vereniging. Sorry, I can't say that word. And he says to me, they're teaching people to garden. And he said, the minute I saw that, I thought of you and Abby. And the minute he said that, I thought, God, you're amazing. Morning, this is our second day here in Vereniging, and we're at the Delta Community Church, and yeah, we've been having a good time here. The first day was all about how to set up a outreach center, how to do nonprofit, a lot of technical information, a lot of structure, and today we're going to get out in the field and we're going to do some real hands-on, and they're going to get into the gardening aspect of it. So we're having fun, and we're learning a lot. I'm here with Gary Thomas, and he's the project manager of the community outreach program here at Delta, and I just wanted to introduce him to the church as well.
Hi Church in Mossel Bay, great to be on your video, great to have your guys here with us, and also great to see the passion that you have for people and for the community as well. It's great. It's really rewarding to be involved in community and to see people's lives changing, and people being moved out of poverty and hardship and that within our country.
Okay, this is Moketsi Mahasa. He's in charge of the gardening project, the project that we really want to be involved in, and he's going to be taking us out to the township today as well. And so I just want to introduce him as well.
Hi, Church at Mossel Bay. We are really honored that you came around here to come and see what we are doing. We hope what we have given you could be of use to you. It's a great honor really to be in a position, the position of being able to give to someone. We hope it really works and then you benefit out of it. We hope this relationship will continue and be of mutual benefit to the two churches. We thank you, we love you.
That's their tent, that's where they have their meetings. And they're going to be building a church out this way. The things they did is they raised this one, and it keeps the ground really nice and compact, not getting compact. And so then if you look at this one, this is their normal garden. They would normally plant themselves, and you see how hard it gets. And one of the things he said is, this garden did so much better than that garden because of what he taught them to do. And next door you can see there's no vegetables, and he said a lot of these people are unemployed, and this place during the prime season they're about to replant was giving so much food, a ton of food. So they're excited about what's happening here.
Onto the plot, and then they are working it into the soil by use of that rake, as you see the lady, and she's quite familiar with what she's doing.
Okay.
She's very good at it. And that fertilizer is an organic fertilizer. It's not a chemical fertilizer. Yes. From there, they are going to start to plant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll put their line and then dig their furrow or something like that, and put their plants in straight lines and plant.
Okay. Thank you.
A close estimate is about 550. I had to start it up and everything. But when you do it for the second time, which means fertilizers and seedlings and stuff like that, that's when it comes less and less. So it can come to 350, 380. You see? Feed the family of 7
Okay.
for more than 6 months.
Okay.
A carrot plant here, we just want to see
Yeah.
how mature it is.
Let's see one.
Yeah, it may not be, but we just want to see.
Hey.
You can see how it looks. It's fresh as it is.
Wow.
That's it.
Here we almost eat from the garden.
Okay. That's wonderful.
Yeah, then we make salad of the tomatoes, make spinach curry.
Okay.
I would like to be growing our garden so cleanly and growing so well and doing so full and produce it like the way it is, and we like it, and so we welcome the visitors to see, and we try to people to come and buy our crop and so forth.
I want to serve people, and the garden is just the vehicle. The garden is just the means of getting to people and saying, listen, here's something small, here's some seedlings, here's a plan on how you can do this, here's the fertilizer, we're going to provide everything, and then we want to help you to grow some vegetables for yourself. It's not gonna be the most, they're not gonna get rich off of it, but you know what they're gonna get? They're gonna get food. They're gonna get a sense of dignity, which many people without jobs don't have, and they're gonna get a sense of providing for their families, and they're gonna get a feeling that, you know what, somebody does care about my situation, and I'm not alone. And so I think there's a passion burning in my heart around this.
Our plan now is to start here in Mossel Bay what they're doing at Delta Community Center, and the way we're going to start is we've already started making a garden at our own house that could be sort of like our trial experiment garden, and we can just get started. We have never done this before, and so it's all learning for us. And then also to look for doors into the community, the AIDS clinic being one of them, and see what other doors are open for us, where there are people in need that would be willing to start gardens, and we're going to go from there. We're going to try to have 10 gardens established for this growing season, so that means it's going to happen soon.
So yeah, we really want to thank Word and Life, and we want to thank Dion and Anna for sending us up there, and you guys sending us up there, and I want to say that it was really a worthwhile experience, and we want to invite the church to be a part of this. And if you have experience with this, or if you feel like this is a passion in your heart, come to us and let's walk together, and let's let's try to love our community through the simple thing of providing people with food.